I used to drive long distances for work, often at night, and most of the time the highways were empty except for the occasional truck. One night, while driving through a stretch of highway in the middle of nowhere, I noticed something strange on the side of the road.
At first, I thought it was just an animal, but as I got closer, my headlights revealed the figure of a man crouched in the ditch staring at me.
His head was tilted at an unnatural angle, and even as I passed him, his eyes didn't move away from my car. I told myself I must have imagined it. But a mile or two later, I saw him again, squatting in the ditch, facing the road, watching me. My chest tightened. There was no way he could have gotten there before me. I sped up, gripping the steering wheel. My radio started to lose signal, filling the car with static. Then, through the noise, I thought I heard faint laughter. I didn't stop. I didn't look back. I drove straight through that highway until I reached a gas station miles later. When I finally stepped out, my knees were shaking. The attendant saw how pale I looked and asked if I was all right. I told him what I saw. His face went blank. "You saw him too," he said. "People around here call him the Watcher. Don't ever stop for him." This happened to me and my girlfriend a few summers ago. We were driving back late at night from visiting her family, taking a long, lonely highway through the desert. Behind us, a pair of headlights appeared. At first, nothing unusual, but as the minutes went by, I realized the car was matching my speed exactly. I slowed down, it slowed down. I sped up, it sped up. We couldn't see the driver, just blinding headlights glued to us. After nearly 20 minutes of this, my girlfriend whispered, "Why don't they just pass us?" I tried changing lanes, even pulling to the side, but the car stayed right behind. At one point, I flicked my hazards lights, hoping they'd go around. Instead, the headlights cut off completely. The highway behind us went pitch black. My girlfriend gasped. We were both staring into the empty road through the rearview mirror. Then suddenly, the lights came back on, so close it felt like the car was about to ram us. I floored it, pushing the car to its limit. After what felt like forever, we spotted the glow of a small rest stop. I swerved into the lot, heart pounding. The car behind us didn't follow. Its headlights veered off back into the dark highway and disappeared. When I told the clerk at the rest stop, he didn't even look surprised. He said, "You're lucky. Sometimes those drivers don't let people get away." It was almost midnight when I was driving home from work, cutting across a highway that barely had any lights. Up ahead, my beams caught a woman standing right in the middle of the lane. She was wearing a long white dress, her hair covering most of her face. I slammed the brakes, my car screeching to a stop just a few feet away. My heart was racing. She didn't move. She didn't even flinch, just stood there, motionless. I rolled the window down a crack and called out, asking if she was okay. No response. I honked the horn. Still nothing. Finally, I decided to go around her, slowly steering into the opposite lane. But as my headlights swept across her, I saw her face clearly for the first time. Her eyes were wide open, staring, but they weren't focused on me. They were glassy, empty, and the corners of her mouth twitched, pulling into the faintest smile. Chills went down my spine. When I looked in the rearview mirror, she was gone. No figure on the road. No one in sight. I drove the rest of the way home in silence, gripping the wheel so hard my hands hurt. The next morning, I checked the local news out of curiosity. I froze when I read a headline: "Young woman killed in hit and run on Highway 12. Driver still missing." It happened on the exact stretch of road I'd been driving. The time of death was listed as the night before. Those were 3 disturbing true horror stories from lonely highway drives. Which story scared you the most? Comment below and subscribe for more true horror stories.